Mackenzie here today to chat with you about comfort zones. So, first things first, I just want you to stop and pat yourself on the back because you are here, you are a Beachbody coach, and you have already put yourself so far out of your comfort zone, and that's a big deal. So, congratulations, you are already putting yourself outside of your comfort zone. Guys, not everybody is brave enough to do that. And we're here to help people feel brave enough to do that. And I just want you to know that I think it's awesome that you're kind of already doing that. So that's what this is about, just making yourself a little uncomfortable to help other people feel more comfortable. And I can tell you right now that the more uncomfortable you get, the more comfortable you're going to feel in your skin. Your comfort zone is an interesting place. You feel safe there. You tend to not really feel judged there by yourself and by others. It's something that you're used to and that doesn't really scare you or create any fear. But I want to tell you that that's my favorite thing about coaching. And if you can really see that as a blessing rather than, something that I have to do because I'm a coach. Guys, it is a blessing to get to do something that makes us grow and that makes us push ourselves outside of what we're used to. We're not, as a coach, we're forced to get outside of our comfort zones, and I'm going to talk to you about the ways that's going to happen, but we're not on autopilot anymore. We're not just walking through life and, da 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 da. We are growing. We are constantly feeling that little sense of fear that makes us braver and makes us so much more excited to be alive and to be experiencing new things. So I want you to just really embrace that, because once you embrace it, you're really going to feel what it feels like to do something that you've never done before. Something that was so scary, and then you did it and you were like, oh my gosh, that was so much fun. So some of the things that are going to come with coaching that are going to seem a little scary and like nothing you've ever done before. We've already talked about social media a little bit, guys. I'm going to touch on that for a second. It's scary to put yourself out there. It is so terrifying to throw a before and after picture out into the public or explain some type of something that you might have overcome that you've never shared before. Telling people that you're a coach and that you're doing this thing, that you are rocking this thing. It might seem a little scary. Your grandma might not understand what Beachbody coaching is. I know mine didn't. But the more that she saw how much I enjoyed it and how much it was making me happy and it was making me grow, she was so on board. And that's what you're going to see start happening, guys. The more you're fearlessly sharing and you're confident in what you're doing, it won't even seem like you're getting outside of your comfort zone anymore. It's just it just takes starting and doing it and continuing to do it. Same thing with chatting with new people every day, inviting people, oh my gosh, talking about the business. I used to be so terrified to bring up coaching. Or if I was messaging someone, I would be like, oh my gosh, they think I'm trying to sell them something. They definitely think that. For sure, 100%. Guys, I was the only person thinking that. I was the only person who had those thoughts going through her mind. That person didn't think that. They were just like, oh, she's just saying, hey, hello does not mean buy something, So get that shit out of your mind, because honestly, if you're thinking it, it will come across in your conversations. You don't want that, because that's not what we're here to do, So talk to people. I wouldn't be here had my coach never talked to me about this. You wouldn't be here had somebody not ever pushed through something that might have been a little uncomfortable and said, hey, do you think you would like Beachbody coaching? Imagine your life if somebody wouldn't have reached out to you and said, hey, do you want to be in my next challenge group? Or imagine what it would be like if you never would have saw your coach post something about a challenge group, or post the results that she had from the 21-day fix, or post how coaching had changed her life. That's how important getting out of your comfort zone is, guys. It's going to change other people's lives. When it comes to starting out, it's really scary. Like, I never thought that I would put a video of me dancing around in my living room on the internet and be like, okay with it. But honestly, I'm so glad that I did. And I may have never shared that kind of like fun, silly, like, I totally believe in the power of just letting it all out and dancing your pants off to feel a little better and just to move a little. And I may have never shared that with the world had it not been for this opportunity. So I want you guys to embrace the fact that you get to feel a little uncomfortable to feel so much more comfortable with who you are. You know, look at this as an opportunity to get off autopilot and to sit in your freaking driver's seat. Because once you start doing things that you've never done before, you're going to want to continue to do that. And I know it's scary. I'm not sitting here telling you that it's like the easiest thing to do that. It's not. But it's worth it. And it's worth it when you see other people's lives changing because you weren't afraid to just say, hey, do you want to join me in my next challenge group? I think you would really like this program. I've seen amazing results from it, and I would love to share that with you and help you see those same results. Oh my gosh, like, it's just a conversation, you know? But like, I'm telling you right now, guys, I used to be terrified of that conversation. And I'm so glad that I pushed through that. I'm so glad that I wasn't afraid to tell someone, hey, I think you would love coaching. I think you would be awesome at it. Because what if I wouldn't have? You know, what if I wouldn't have? And what the same thing goes for, you know, my coach and all these different things, guys, putting yourself out there, stepping out of that little box that we're so used to. What I want you to know is it is scary. But don't forget that you're already here. You've already stepped out of your comfort zone a little bit. So keep going. See what else is out there. See what you can conquer. See what fears you can slap in the face. And do it because you're worth that. You deserve a life that is exciting like that. And you deserve to help somebody else find a life like that too. So guys, get out there, get weird, get uncomfortable, and be freaking proud of the fact that you are a coach. You have stepped out of your comfort zone, and you're just going to keep rocking that.